This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
A few hours ahead of the Ayodhya verdict, the politicos of Tamil Nadu voice for peace in the state.
We have mobilized the entire police force. The state police force is a little over 1 lakh.
Officers and men will be deployed. We don't expect any problem.
The Tamil Nadu government brings back its anti-banner drive. Speculations of political motives are rife with 2011 polls in view. On the 10th day of protest, the first round of talks between contract workers of NLC and the Regional Labour Commissioner fails. The second round of talks begin. The promise of free vaccines for the poor will be fulfilled in the first week of October. Chennai to be covered in the initial stage. It's time to roll out our carpets to the robo-soldier of the future, not on the 70mm, but one of real times.
The Exos 2 is more fluid and stronger. I don't feel the strength, but I know I can pick up more.
Hello and welcome to the Late Night News. I'm Evelyn Matthew. Let's take a quick scan of what's making news nationally as well. The Home Minister says India has moved on since 1992. Again, appeals for calm ahead of tomorrow's verdict on the Ayodhya title.
We are confident that with the measures that we have taken, we will be able to maintain law and order throughout the country.
Dr. Manmohan Singh launches the unique identity card program in Maharashtra. 10 tribals are the first to get their cards. The Supreme Court comes down heavily on the Commonwealth organisers. They say they cannot turn a blind eye to 70,000 crores in corruption. Sweeping changes in the cricket board and the IPL. Modi is out, Dalmia is back, Gavaskar is out of the IPL Council. And the Indian team gets an image makeover. They are now true blue Nike style. To our top story, 60 years after it first went to court, there shall be a verdict in the Ayodhya title suit tomorrow. Ahead of the judgment day, private schools and colleges will remain open in the city of Chennai as opposed to other neighbouring states ahead of the verdict. However, government schools and colleges are already in the midst of their semester holidays. Elaborate security arrangements have been made in view of the Ayodhya title suit that is to be pronounced by the Allahabad court. An alert has been sounded across Tamil Nadu. The entire police machinery has been mobilized as part of well-planned security arrangements. Chennai, which has been a relatively peaceful city, is taking no chances ahead of Thursday. All vehicles will be screened as a part of procedure. Political parties, meanwhile, have appealed for peace and calm before the verdict.
On behalf of our party, I appeal to all these sections of the people to maintain peace, and I also appeal to the state government to give security, to make all the efforts to protect peace and normalcy in the state in view of the judgment.
And NDTV Hindu caught up with the city's top cop, Mr. T. Rajendran, on the security arrangements in the city in the wake of the verdict tomorrow.
The Chennai City Police Force have been sensitized over the Ayodhya verdict. We are now joined by the city's police chief, Mr. T. Rajendran. So tell us, what strategy have you adopted to maintain peace and harmony in the city?
First of all, let me assure you, we do not expect any problems. We have spoken to both the parties on either side, the Hindus as well as the Muslim, both outfits on either side, and they promised us cooperation, and they've also promised us that there will be no problem from their side. The only thing we have to do is mount a watch over the antisocial elements, which we shall do from today onwards. The entire city police will be mobilized, and also the senior officers will be on rounds. And we'll also undertake storming operations today and tomorrow. And we also convened a meeting of the printing press owners and told them that they should not print anything inflammatory, which can hurt the sentiments of any particular community. So all steps have been taken, and we are geared to face the verdict on 30th afternoon.
So, will there be heavy deployment of police in sensitive places with a history of communal disharmony?
We don't have much of a history of communal disturbance in Chennai city, But whichever places we feel are a little sensitive, police presence will be a little heavy, and of course patrolling will be there, and senior officers will be monitoring these particular places. There will also be some police presence in front of places of worship also. But this does not mean that we are expecting problems. We are confident that there will not be any problems in Chennai city.
With all your efforts, we wish that the city will be peaceful as always. Thank you for joining us, sir. In Chennai, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
Meanwhile, in the capital, Home Minister P. Chidambaram has appealed for calm over the verdict tomorrow on the disputed site in Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh. Close to 2 lakh security men will be on high alert when the Allahabad High Court decides on the site. The Indian government has banned text and video messages in bulk on mobile phones as a precaution. The opposition party, the BJP, said regional governments run by the party will respect the court's verdict. Chidambaram, in his appeal, said that the dispute should not be allowed to derail India's progress.
The Prime Minister has made an appeal. All political party leaders have made an appeal. Religious leaders have made an appeal. I think India has moved, especially people who are born after 1992 have a very different world view. So we are confident that with the measures that we have taken, we will be able to maintain law and order throughout the country. So I don't foresee any problems in the wake of the judgment. Nevertheless, as government, we have to take measures, and that is what I said in my statement. We have taken measures. We have deployed adequate security forces.
Now, after 10 days of protest by the contract workers of the Navy Lignite Corporation, the first round of talks have failed yet again. However, the second round of talks are on between the Regional Labour Commissioner, the NLC management and the workers at the Shastri Bhavan. 13,000 contract workers are demanding parity, permanency, medical and housing facilities and are pretty dissatisfied with the NLC management. And joining us over the phone line with more details into that story is our reporter Shabir Ahmed. Shabir, what's really unfolding at the Shastri Bhavan? Are the talks still on? Will it affect power supply in the state as well?
Well, Evelyn, right now the talks have failed between the NLC management and the striking unions, and the striking unions have said that they are going to go ahead with their protest till tomorrow, and they have made it very clear until and unless their demands are met, they are not going to withdraw their protest. And also, the striking workers are very firm and stubborn in their demands. In fact, they have been organizing various kinds of protests, and tomorrow there will be another round of talks between NLC management and the workers to decide on what will be the pay hike. In fact, in principle, NLC management has agreed that they will be giving the strike contract workers a pay hike, but what is the amount and what will be the modalities, that has to be finalized. So tomorrow there will be talks between both the groups at Neyveli, and today the talks that were held here at Shastri Bhavan have failed, and also it is very clear that the strike will continue for another 1 or 2 days, Evelyn.
Right, thanks very much indeed, Shabir, for joining us with those details. The workers obviously stubborn with their demands, and the management not budging from their position as well. Now, saying it with words and pictures does not seem to be the Tamil Nadu government's style. The state government today told the Madras High Court that amendments would be introduced in the local body acts in the assembly in November to regulate indiscriminate use of digital banners across the city. The Madras High Court has expressed its displeasure over regular erection of digital banners in Chennai while hearing contempt petitions. The inconvenience caused to both traffic and the public due to banners is viewed with serious concerns by a Madras High Court bench. The court asked the government what steps it had taken to curb this menace, to which the state government replied, saying that amendments to regulate digital banners would be introduced in the upcoming November session of the Tamil Nadu Assembly.
There is a traffic hazard because of the digital banners in the city for some time. They have violated all the norms of the City Municipal Corporation Act. So, breaching the court orders, I have filed contempt 2 times. In 2 times, the Commissioner of Corporation has expressed an unconditional apology. The government has come forward by having a meeting on 14/9/2009 under the Chief Secretary along with 5 secretaries including Municipal Administration Secretary and expressed their views. They are also going to formulate a law during November session through government, and it will be implemented in the manner of safeguarding the citizens' life also.
Now, in a move towards extending the cover against swine flu, the promised free vaccines will be made available from the first week of October. H1N1 vaccines worth around 15 crore rupees will be purchased by the state. The first phase of the vaccination drive will cover Chennai, Coimbatore, Vellore, Cuddalore and Kanyakumari, as a large number of swine flu cases have been reported from these particular places. The phase is expected to reach out to almost 10 lakh poor people. People below the poverty line with identity documents like a ration card can avail the facility. As of now, 1,019 people in the state have been affected by swine flu. Now, still ahead on the late night news, it's the power of many in one single card. Watch out for what a swipe with this could mean to you.